Hello everyone, this is Natnarf Signing Off and welcome back to Ghost Trick, the Phantom Detective. So yeah, we left off being somehow there's a big giant claw getting our two little girl heroines. I don't know what happened. I haven't played that. So chapter 17, 5, 10 a.m. Okay, so I haven't played that far when I first played it before, a few years ago back. So yeah, I haven't reached that far into the submarine, so. That hand is so scary. Lean and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. And where am I and the doggy? My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? I don't know. Is it some kind of torture device or something? I don't know. You are a weird man. You're very what the? What? What? Are you Cecil? Oh, you're kidding me. You are Cecil. I see you've managed to survive, Detective. Well, only because you saved me. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body, because it got taken away from you. Bitch. Serve you right. Oh, and you there. What? You're the ghost who's been saving Lean all evening, are you? You know about me all along? Well, who doesn't? You're the only one that's moving things around apart from him. Of course, what else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? Well, he lost his body. I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I still do. He still does, I think. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who am I? Oh god. Really? Who in the world are you? Cecil, look at you! What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Cecil. My name isn't Cecil. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are and who I am, too. What? How can you tell me? The man in front of me is not me. It may be further away from the truth, or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Who am I then? And what's with that ugly, ridiculous poster? I mean, portrait. Are we really safe here? They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. The engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. I did. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of their power? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives us power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Please! Oh, we don't have to cut them box anymore because we're all talking to each other. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. How about you? The meteorite's radiation gives spiritual power. Spirits. I can't speak English. What happened to me? Like possessing and manipulating objects. What happened to me? I can't even eat. I can't even read. I can't eat. What the hell is wrong with me? In my case, swapping objects. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get. and it seems these powers change as time go by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these 10 years. But I'm supposed to be dead within a day! At first, I could only manipulate small, living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In the nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation. That's what it does? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. Oh. My ass! It's so beautiful! A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. In the body. And so of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? Was I got near to your sexy body? What am I talking about? You know, you might be right. Aren't the Thamesic remnants still right down there in the park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Not the wardrobe, darn it! I'm also playing Sim Free Play at one side of my hand. Stop! Stop walking! Darn it, these teens. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. What time? Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death. Ah, this is all too strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Because he's supposed to be dead. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? Yes, that's a what. My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. I can't English. I can't frickin' English! I sound like Peanut right now. One of these things that don't belong here. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before the death. And now because it's removed out of the fragment, it has to go back 4 minutes ago now, every time. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply existed, not really alive and not really dead as well. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. Well, good for you. You're a magic genie who just keeps going back in time and back in time and back in time. Do you remember the time? My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pinion guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. So it means tattoos couldn't even stay on you, right? Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys a promise to cooperate. What do you mean, the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister, God damn it, and made him issue an execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last moment. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. but I kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Jode was such a person, so they were happy to cooperate. So it's this guy and that guy. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super. They were slated to be wiped out too, but they're still alive. And as it turns out, they're alive, idiot. I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. I can't English. They had one more final target. Mwah! You? Me? Yeah, why her? She's just a little girl at that incident. If you weren't in that if you weren't there in that park 10 years ago, I would have never thought of doing such a stupid as taking a hostage. It's not their fault. It's not her fault either. So stop your complaining. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, you'd become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Eek. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. And I look swag. I look a swagalicious. How did you jump so far? I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Oh my glob. Oh my glob. Your subconsciousness resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely, properly. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. Wow. Her willpower was so strong. And you died a second time. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. What are these two doing? Oh god, I pressed the wrong button earlier. Oh my god! That's why it took so long. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras, so you did it on purpose. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. Yeah, that's when the ugly guy came over. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into the... Me! I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Yeah, I kicked it by accident, didn't I? The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. The inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never heard of them Zigmeterite before. Because you're looking into Jode's case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. Great. It's still not making any sense for everybody. Great. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is to wait for the water pressure to crush this sub. Oh, great. We're gonna die together. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up to the telephone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. Great. And I'm singing my way. There's no escape. Yep. We're all dead. I cannot save more back when we cannot do 4 minutes back in time. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? The feeling cut off from the world, all alone in the submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of the endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Yeah. But for him, he's lucky. If the thing's crushed, he can still go out. In pieces, at least. Lean. Camila! Is it true? We're stuck here? Oh god, you heard it? No! No. You're not afraid of this big junk. My dad. If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, stop! You're making us feel guilty! Even me! Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry! I feel so scared also. Stop! You're making me feel worse! That's funny. What is it, Cecil? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go all the way of why would they go all the trouble of detaching the controller? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsec fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Good question. And good point. That's actually a good point. Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. See? But I guess it doesn't matter now. I kinda want to know! They'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! What? We do? What? We do? Oh! The clock! The clock! This will tell us where Jode is. The present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Joe told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is. But how can we go there, you idiot? Even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lane? Right. Wait a minute. What about the torpedo? We still have one! We still have one! We still have one in the butt! We still have one in the submarine's butt. In any case, it's too early to give up. Looks like Detective Joe is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. What am I going to do? Not you, darn it. Right. Oh, goddamn grapes. Does this still have a... There's still... torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there, so I'll go check it out. I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. Well, I don't know about a ram. We don't want to blow Detective Joe up, but something like that. We climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. Yeah, we still haven't launched the second one yet. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I'll enter coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And how are you so smart all of a sudden? For some reason I don't understand. And just as I turn on the power, we ought to be able to use the switch now. Wait, where did my character go? I'm still playing my replay on one side. I'm sorry. Oh god, this is so easy to do multitasking. Okay, let's try it. Now it just looks so cute! Oh, I like the little logo. Good luck! Wait, where did I go? Where did I go? What? No. I forgot. I can't do it with my powers alone. Oh, right! Forgot. Switch missile. Missile! Missile! God dang it. Wait, what? Whoa, wait. Oh. I changed. Oh. No. I actually changed my body. Should I go to... No. I don't need to go there. Okay. Wait. I just try again. Oh, it's there. Oh, where did you go? Hey, Missa, can we talk? What happened with these two ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? There's no time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missa? Oh, I should have done that. Of course I will. Come on! I should have done that in the first place. Sorry. Now we can lower. Yes, baby! We can do this, man! There we go, the torpedo looks serviceable. Serviceable. Yeah. All set on this end, too. But something's odd. What is it? The command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking. Oh, you can see it on your clock, I forgot. Sinking? Yeah, it's like completely ran out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop onto the missile. I'll launch it for you. Great. We'll see you, missile. Come on. Yeah, baby. I've already set the torpedo's course. It's heading towards the command room where Detective Joe is. 2 seconds, 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window for opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, missile. Good doggy. Here, doggy. Here, doggy. What am I doing? What, you don't want to leave them? I'm sorry, I can't go. What? I can't! How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lean and Miss Camellia behind. I can't do it! Missile. I swapped the switches so that the missile can be launched. You have to do the rest, Cecil. Cecil. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Aww. I want you to go, Missile. What? What is it? Your staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Cecile, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? What if it doesn't? I'll never be able to see you again. Never again! Even I can understand that. I couldn't understand that. And my throat is sore. Oh God, my mind. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camellia? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. And my daughter's over there. Hello, but I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Please, doggy. Hey, come here! Oh, good. Just jump in. That's a good boy, Miss Al. Oh, he's a doggy named as if he's still a doggy. Are you ready? Remember, 12 seconds after I throw this switch, we're ready. How could I tell? Cecile? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Exactly! I don't need to know who I am. I didn't need to know who I was. If I was alive, if I was dead. If I was a ghost, if I was a butt. What? It was a minion at afterlife. I don't care. As long as they save you beautiful people. That's all that matters. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Miss L? I hope so. That's right. We promised, little lady. Of course we will! We have to save you! Or else I'll be killing myself. Or else I'll kill myself if I don't see you. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Don't say that! This is going to leave me behind for her. Don't do that. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. I thought it's supposed to be the other one. Why are you back on this one? Well, just don't die after we launch, please. The two did are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lean and the little lady the whole time. But I hope we can array a light. But how can we array of light, of hope, reach this far down into the sea? But before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh, come on, faster, 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 faster. Jump, jump. Yeah, oh god, you're dead! Come on! Detective Joe! I bet that big mask guy did this. I'm gonna bite him. Better not, you might break your teeth. The command room has lost its power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Joe! I can't even know English. Why? You're not human! You're not human! Sorry for the wait. Who are you? Are you Cecile? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How's Camila? How about Lean? Well, it's kind of a long story. They're at the bottom of the sink. I told Detective Joe about everything that happened on the submarine. Where did my butt go? Where did my butt go? Hello, butt. Yo, Noah. What's Yo, Noah? So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? Because he's already gone. I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. When did you get along with us? When did you come back? You! Exactly! You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jode. Are you... What the name? Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel. That's right. So those people on the Yona were calling you Cecil. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't really see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Could you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. It's Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure there's plenty we can tell you, right, Detective Jode? Right. Sure. 10 years ago, you were a top system engineer, were you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian. I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. Great. Don't look at me, I'm only know how to play games. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in this industry. Oh my god, my little daughter has a squishy face. Hello, little bit. Hello, little baby. What are you doing? Do you see that little face? No? Okay. That's how I got roped into joining that project. What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. Oh yes. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. Oh god, that sounds so complicated. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeran would know anything about, so don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit back and relax. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. Don't cry. However, this project was also the target of a secret. I can't English. A secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime that nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of the certain programmer emerged as a suspect. Moi. Yours truly. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police rescued you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lean as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jode, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm sorry, Yomio? Oh, that's sad! After 6 months? 10 years ago. When you wish upon a star! That's a bummer. No. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. Where did my other body go? No, I don't want to catch on these arms. Still playing free play. Oh god, excuse me. And I'm walking. And none move back. I existed in this world, no question about it. Nobody noticed my presence. Oh my god, I sing it! What good were my powers? They didn't have anybody on the move like that. Not even a passage of time could heal my pain. On the move like that. In fact, it only made it worse. Yeah, you become crazy. I wanted to disappear. I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lean described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. I think we're kind of doing that right now. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by an infinite loneliness. Well, that's called selfish. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. With the idiots. There's something I just don't understand about the deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But, what would you get out of the deal? A new life. What? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number one was that they helped me get my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. In the beginning, I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical, receptacle for my soul, a name, identity, and everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. How? Your body's not gonna even die! You can't even jump into the dead body! That's the kind of life I asked him for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask the national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal. Yeah, they ditched us all into the bottom of the sea. They're making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And then, they even figured out what Tebsic was all about. And you had no idea they were doing this. Not at all, I was a fool. So then, why did they go all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of Tebsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Oh right, the stupid idiot. And it's a protection of right. After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. That idiot. A report was submitted to the government about the source of manipulator's power. With the dancing idiot. Inspector Cabrinella and the pigeon guy, eh? How did I know that? At first, the government didn't believe the report. As usual. At first, but then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. That idiot. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Why did he show up then? Dark Park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. Wait. So that's why they couldn't steal the Tebsic meteorite. Can't English. And lately, under the pretense of building of a housing estate, they've been working on a plan to destroy the park in order to secure the Tebsic meteorite. God damn it, I can't English. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Yeah, you should be happy now. Come on, smile. Smile and say you don't regret. Smile though your heart is aching. Oh, sorry. Well, shall we get started? Start with what? Bringing Detective Joe back to life, of course. What? What good will I do now? Have we promised? We promised with Lean and Miss Camellia we'd save them. And we can't do that without you, Detective Joe. We've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then, back to 4 minutes before your death. Back in time. Standing on the wall. So, where are we headed? We're not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? Don't you mean that you're trapped here too? Yeah, Isn't exactly. I can't English. Oh my god. What is the happening of to me? What the heck? I don't do the Me and me English is going nuts. By the way, I am not human. Oh my god! That explains everything, excluding the mask! Excluding. Oh Oh my god, you're a basketball player. I am a remote-controlled robot. What? The country's use of technology is just plain off. We get it a lot, detective. Why would you go all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's really a threat. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, detective. Why you just slam the machine? Oh frick. Now it is time to say goodbye. I'm sorry. In the end, your fate remains the same as it seems, detective. Grrr! Camila, forgive me. Oh my god. I died in style. I swung myself backwards. This isn't over yet. What is it not? It isn't! Remember what that big mass then is? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. Possibility of turning this situation around. Your body! Your body! Your body! I know I cannot stop this guy, but it's your body! What is it, detective? Look at Yomi's shell. There, no aura is emitting from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. With this change in his shell, give us some kind of lead. Yes, let's go! I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separate his life and death. Oh god, I can't move. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Wait. My daughter is still all over the place. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it! Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death. Exacto! Yes, my little butt. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? But wait a minute! Exactly when is that death? Long time ago! 10 years ago! That's simple. We'll find out when we get there. Let's move! Oh my god, that clock is immensely so long! I fell back through the cracks of time for whatever it seemed like forever, for whatever seemed like. And then I saw it, the final lit at the end of this long night. Where exactly am I? I've seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. Who the hell am I? The final journey to the truth starts now. Ah, damn it! I hate you, game. I hate you. It's okay though. It's a good time to save. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and if you enjoyed this episode and want to see the last part, I hope the next part is the last part of this game. Just simply wave your wand like a sorcerer and hit that like button and the subscribe button like a sorcerer. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off.